Unfinished business. Governor Cuomo says it's already been a productive session, but with just 6 days left, there's more to be done. It's tonight's top story. On his agenda, the Women's Equality Act. It's being held up right now because a part of the law deals with abortion. The governor says talks with leaders are not going well. Next up, casinos. Governor Cuomo says he believes the legislature will approve them before the session ends. Taxpayers must also sign off on them eventually. He's also still pushing tax-free zones upstate. That bill would allow businesses who set up shop near college campuses to be tax exempt for 10 years. But one of the biggest issues, the fight for campaign and ethics reform. Capitol correspondent Pat Bailey was there today as the governor outlined a plan to use your taxpayer dollars to fund political campaigns. Pat's live at our Albany newsroom with what Cuomo had to say. How about it, Pat?
Well, Liz, the governor outlined a three-pronged attack today called the Restoring Public Trust Act. It not only addresses sanctions for lawmakers who breach the public's trust, but it also outlines specifics to campaign finance reform. And so far, even though it was just outlined a few hours ago, it's not being well received.
Surrounded by district attorneys from all over the state, Governor Andrew Cuomo outlined his plan to clean up Albany. A major focus is on campaign finance, where the governor is proposing contribution disclosures within 48 hours, lower contribution limits to all statewide officials, lower contribution limits from limited liability corporations, and a 6-to-1 match of public dollars to private dollars up to $175. The part of the bill the Senate Republicans say they cannot support.
And I think that money could be used better elsewhere.
Senator John DeFrancisco heads the Senate Finance Committee. He believes there are many reasons GOP members don't support public financing, one of which is they would be paying to fund their counterpart's election.
I don't want my tax money to be supporting someone who I fight with on the Senate floor because I disagree with their philosophy or I disagree with their policy goals.
Governor Cuomo has called for public financing since the beginning of session. He believes if you take the, quote, big money out of races, it levels the playing field.
This is a powerful proposal. It's long overdue. It's needed.
The Cuomo administration projects publicly funded campaigns would cost $41 million a year. Senate leaders say that's a conservative estimate.
I know from the estimates of what New York City spends, about $60 million. The state, it's got to be $200 million.
Governor Cuomo did say he is willing to negotiate the terms.
Now, the governor said that he is willing to negotiate the terms of this deal, and he says if it doesn't get done by the legislature, he may, in fact, put in a Moreland Commission to make it happen. It's something that's unilateral. He has the authority to do to get it done. Now, a Moreland Commission is essentially a board appointed by the governor, and they oversee and or manage an agency. Now, in this case, although the governor wants to see campaign finance reform, the Moreland Commission would be more used to manage the ethics reform and monitor the contributions, not only in campaigns, but in donations and of the legislature. I'll look more into that aspect tonight at 6 o'clock. For now, we're live at the Albany Bureau. Pat Bailey, CBS 6 News.